Camera 1 running.
Yeah.
Camera 2 running.
Yeah.
And action.
Beep. Off you go, Barnaby. And put it under the table. That'll be brilliant.
Students are arriving for a 3-day music and television workshop with Song Unite.
Is everybody excited?
Yeah.
Yeah? So let's have a bit of fun to introduce ourselves.
Chris Beck is the founder and artistic director of Song Unite, a company that works with young people who have learning difficulties and special educational needs.
Just put your fingers on there. Right, now just go simmy. Nice. And again, simmy. And then go simmy and goss. Simmy and goss. Nice. Fantastic. Well done, Tim. Barnaby Jack has Beck. 2 hands. Other hand. And. Loud. Ba. Ba, 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 ba. Nathan Morris. Nice. Fantastic. So what happened was, I was out with Barnaby. We were just having a picnic one day. And he said, "Dad, this is the life." I said, "You know, that's a really nice title for a song."
So I came up with a title called This Is the Life.
I had a guitar with it. I said, "Well, shall we write a song?" And to my surprise, yeah.
So me and my dad wrote it together.
And as we were writing it, I thought, actually, this is quite extraordinary because he was coming up with some wonderful lyrics, and we decided that This Is the Life was about the things we did together.
So when I wrote the song, it was amazing.
And then I took it to my friend Steve Redfern, who has his Rockhopper studio, and said, "Could we record this?"
We worked together on a number of musical projects, and we found that we kind of gelled very well. Him as a songwriter and myself as a kind of engineer stroke producer.
Can we hear any of the sounds on the road?
And when the idea of Song Unite came about, it was something that very much appealed to the creative side of me.
And we recorded the song. This sounds very nice. And as this was all happening, it sort of dawned on me that if Barnaby got so much out of it, benefited so much, A, he enjoyed it, and B, he wrote some good lyrics, I thought, well, surely his peers and his friends could do the same. So I went to his school and told them this and said, could I pilot an idea? And in 2012, we formed the not-for-profit company, Song Unite.
We hadn't previously run any clubs where we'd invited somebody externally from the school to come in and do the club, so it was a bit of a first for us, but we felt confident that Chris knew what he was doing.
We've been embraced by Frank Wise School. This was the first place we came as a professional, official company.
Chris came in and met with us, told us all about his work, gave me some information about some of the projects he'd already run with some other groups of young people. And it was a really exciting idea. It was something a bit different. Chris's aspirations for the young people were obviously really high. He was looking for excellence, which is something that here at Frank Wise we also strive for. For our young people, it's quite difficult for them to find exciting things to do outside of school. They're often limited in what they can access, and they need that bit of extra support. Weekends for them can sometimes be quite socially isolating, but this was an opportunity for them to come out on a Saturday, hang out with their mates, have a good time, good laugh, lots of fun. Before you knew it, there was this amazing song, In Your Dreams, that they'd done completely themselves.
I'd like to say, Marie, what I noticed.
And then Amanda joined me because we realised that as part of the songwriting process, art would be a wonderful thing to work with.
All the students we work with have different ways of expressing themselves and they enjoy exploring the arts. I then heard about the Arts Award and thought, what a fantastic opportunity for them to get a qualification. It's the sort of award that I wish had been around when I was at school, because it's very much portfolio based. Really, it's all about the individual and the way they want to express themselves.
Arms up. Oh. Look at that. Oh.
Barnaby, he's actually got his bronze. It's a fantastic achievement and it's a Level 1 Arts Award.
Barnaby is an extremely kind young man, and he does have a very clear idea of who he is and where he wants to go, what he wants to do in life.
The wonderful Marie, she's a lovely, bubbly character. She does printmaking and enjoys painting.
Marie is my granddaughter and she's been coming to Song Unite for 2 years. Song Unite has done absolutely fantastic work with Marie, given her confidence in all of the work that she's done. She would love to go to art college. She's got her heart set on that because we've tried to sort of steer into it, but no, she's adamant.
Simeon, he's a great songwriter. He has a great sense of humour and he's a wordsmith. Absolutely, totally inspiring.
For those that have lived and those who died, oh, and the people that have tried.
Well, as well as the personal achievements that he's had with all the social skills and everything else, he's got the arts awards that he's done with you and he's achieved, and he's passed 2 of them already. He's able to take those back to college and say, this is my achievement, this is what I've got a certificate. Arts awards from Song Unite we've been able to come forward with that. It's been brilliant.
Nathan's a real mover. He's a great dancer, so I think one of his skills really should be teaching us all to dance.
Nathan looks forward to the Song Unite projects. He actually can't wait. He's up early, keen, dressed, ready early, keen to go, tapping his watch. My parents' neighbours held a garden party last summer and they're musicians also. They were strumming away. Nathan just very shyless picked up a guitar and just strummed along with them.
We work very hard on teamwork, and we explain to children that writing a song or working in the theatre or any form of art often takes teamwork.
I like working as a team with my mates, and I like writing a song with them as well.
We seem to have found 1 or 2 things that we like, but we want to make sure that we don't get carried away and do it all too fast, because otherwise then it becomes a mashup.
I think we do beats in sort of time, don't we?
We'll mix them together.
Definitely.
Yeah, I think that'd be good.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Good,
Like
good.
that.
So what we do is that we work together on a project with the students. They create their song, their lyrics. They write the song. We work out a melody. Steve comes in, helps with then recording the song. Amanda works on the artwork that is related to the song. They then take the artwork, create a CD cover.
We then get CDs duplicated together with the artwork that the students will have put together. And here is an example of one of those things. It's really quite nicely packaged and quite nicely put together.
Then the song or the organisation then have a CD, and the students, more importantly, of their work forever.
And when you actually play the finished product back to them, you know, it's great to see the expressions on their faces when they realise that this is something they've produced working as a team.
And we thought, well, we see it, their parents see it, and so why don't we actually let the public see what they are capable of? And we realised that on TV there are many programmes about disability, but there are not many that are fronted by young people who have an additional need. So that's where we thought we'd take them. We'd say, well, let's create something that they can show. Simeon, do you think it's... Then they came up with the idea of a TV thing. So we thought, well, we'll create our own television show. So, as you know, tomorrow we have very special guest. Does anybody know?
Yes, I met
Clem Catini.
Fantastic. So he's our patron at Song Unite, and Clem's very kindly agreed to come in, and you're going to interview him. So I thought it'd be a good idea for us to practice our interviews.
You're a bit of a Bon Jovi fan, is that right?
Yeah, I am, yeah.
And what do you like about John Bon Jovi?
I like his music and I like going to his concerts.
Which concert did you go to, first of all?
I went to Villa Park in Birmingham to his concert.
That was good. How many people were there?
There was like quite a lot of people there actually.
So, choose one of these notes you like, then just either up there or down there perhaps. And just when you're ready.
The group works together to come up with a theme tune for their chat show.
That's it. And again, keep going.
Marie's changing the... Nice.
And they practice their questions.
Really inspired you.
Lovely.
What type of drum do you have?
Nice. The first episode, they interviewed the legendary drummer Clem Catini, who is also a friend, and we're very proud to have him as our patron.
As one of the most prolific drummers in UK recording history, Clem Catini has played on over 40 #1 singles.
I would like to welcome our guest, Clem Catini.
How long have you been drumming?
Oh, God. Good question, Simeon. Since I was 17 and I'm 60 years.
60 years?
Yeah.
You're about my age. My God.
Yeah.
What music do you like now?
Anything that's good. Whatever it is. If it's good, I like it. Classical, pop, rock. I don't like rap. I must admit that's something I can't get into. But I mean, the rest of it, if it's good, I enjoy it.
Alright, Clem, how are you?
I'm fine, thank you, Barnaby. You?
Yeah, good, good. Did your mum and dad give you a kiss when you were really young?
No. I actually, my first kit cost me £20 and it was all little bits and pieces. I had a bass drum that I just about looked over the top of it. It was that big. But no, I did it all myself.
Glenn, would you like a drink?
Would I like it? Yes, why not? Oh, look at that. That's brilliant. Thank you very much. What is it? Cranberry juice, yeah. Lovely. It's supposed to be good for you. It's supposed to be healthy.
Who has been your favourite artist to play with and why?
Oh God, that's another good question. I played with Gladys Knight, which was very good. I played with, believe it or not, I played with Stevie Wonder, and I played with Michael Jackson, but when he was with the Jackson 5. That's when I was with the Top of the Pops Orchestra.
What makes you, if you want to be a drummer?
What made me want to be a drummer? I was forced into it, to be honest. We went to see a film called Blackmore Jungle, and they played a number called Rock Around the Clock in it. And I had two mates who played guitar, and they said, let's form a rock and roll group. So I said, what do I play? And they said, you play drums. So I did.
Do you like chocolate?
I love chocolate. Unfortunately, yes, I do. I love it. Oh, brilliant. Oh, I love it. Smooth. Oh, God. I'll eat this all on the way home. Thanks guys, this is brilliant.
Can you play any other instruments?
I play a little bit of piano. I've never earned a living at it, but you know, I can play a little bit of piano. I know the chords and things, yes.
Who played you in the film Telstar?
A guy called James Corden, not very well known.
Yeah, but have you met him?
Yes, I certainly met him, yeah.
Do you like crisps?
Do I like crisps? Yeah, anything, but I don't like cheese and onion. I don't mind anything else but cheese and onion.
What flavour do you like?
I like salt and vinegar or plain. Oh, brilliant. Oh, let's have a look. Absolutely spot on, salt and vinegar. How about that?
I really hope that you definitely can come again sometime. It is so lovely to have you here at Songwriting.
And so the students want more people in the arts, in theatre, music, sport, anything creative, and they would like to interview them all.
We want to interview you!
While the students relax outside, there's a chance for Clem to reflect on his experience.
What was it like to be interviewed?
It was very, very interesting actually, because I was asked a lot of questions that I don't normally get asked. You know, it's like, who did you work with? What were they like?
Yeah.
Is so-and-so gay? Is so-and-so not gay? You know, and every time you get the same questions, and I mean, I must have answered the same questions a million times, but they asked me questions which were completely different. I mean, it's brilliant. I mean, to be asked for once, which I've never... What type of age did you start playing?
Yeah.
How did you start playing? I never get asked that. It's always to know who did you play with, who didn't you play with. So, no, it's very, very interesting. I really enjoyed it. You can't just dismiss these kids. You can't just say, oh, well, they don't know, they can't do this, they can't do... You can't do that. They're people, the same as everybody else, you know. I mean, they've probably got more talent in other directions than we have.
Camera's ready.
Yeah! As a not-for-profit community interest company, our main challenge is funding, and we rely solely on private donations and grant funding. And we have been lucky to date. We've had 3 grants from the local county council, but again, like throughout the country, a lot of grants have been cut, and some of the small grant funding that we have received, those opportunities have been cut now, so we have to look elsewhere. We've seen the results, which are, I think I can say, remarkable, and so we just want to share it and get this out to more young people and adults who have special needs and who might otherwise not get this opportunity.
I'd really recommend any other schools or organisations, if they want something special for their children, then Song Unite, fantastic people to work with.